Hello, folks. Looks like I'm live. How are you doing? Give me a shout if you can hear me. Can you hear in the background some sort of leaf blowing device? I'm. It's not the usual gas powered leaf blower that goes. Wah, wah, wah. It's something else. I don't know what's going on, but I'm here to talk about leaf blowers and they should be banned. It's it. They're super vexing. They're a problem for quality of life. Any town who pretends to be green in any way should ban leaf blowers. There are other ways of removing leaves. Firstly, do you really need to remove all those leaves? Do we have to be completely anal about getting rid of every leaf? Do we? This is not me just being mildly irritated. It's not a first world, well, maybe it is a first world problem, but it goes beyond that. It's a quality of life issue, and it should be stopped. I'm just going to randomly talk about stuff that pops up. First, it is my opinion that they are used as busy work. The town or the company needs to, have people do something. Go out and blow leaves. Go out and blow leaves. I've seen people leaf blow the same area within an hour. And that's a waste of time, a waste of money. Anybody who sleeps overnight and tries to sleep in the day is robbed of their sleep. Anyone trying to work from home is robbed of a good work environment. Scott Chamberlain says it's really bad in Dover. So, Scott, promise me now you will contact the Dover town authorities and tell them and list the reasons why it's bad. Completely polluting both the air and your noise pollution is a thing. They're a rule. I don't think they would pass OSHA standards, would they? Aren't they louder than stuff is supposed to be? Let's take action. We talked about it kind of jokingly. Gee, I hate leaf blowers for the longest time. Now it's time to stop it. I'm definitely writing to my town, calling my town, and you can tell it's making me crabby. I woke up crabby to begin with, which is not the leaf blower's problem, but I don't know what's going on. I feel awful. I have no reason to feel awful. So the leaf blower. Folks, list the reasons you hate them. They're lazy. For crying out loud, rake the leaves. Just blowing them around. I was at a tea stop the other day. It was awful. You have to, here's another thing. If you are anywhere near them, you have to breathe in the dust kicked up by the things. They get all over cars. The dust gets all over cars. Make it stop. Now, a lot of you people may know more than I do about leaves, but don't leaves provide some evolutionary function? There's a reason for pretty much everything in nature. And for millions of years, there was no one raking the leaves. Good. Scott raked for 5 hours yesterday. Good. You must have blisters on your fingers. I moved them with my bicycle, Scott. How do you do that? Lois Rogers to me, bring back rakes. Yeah. Towns and cities. No more. Throw those things on a pile. Don't burn them. Crush them. And issue rakes. Good God. So why do we need to remove all the leaves? Can someone tell me? So there are leaves on the ground. So what? After a while, they break up, they blow away. They provide mulch, correct? People pay for mulch. Leaves are mulch. Rake them up and put them around your bushes and your plants. John Graham, they're horrible. So, John, will you promise to contact your town or some town and say, stop the insanity? By the way, John Graham suggested, since I'm now styling with Italian blazers, Italian clothing, I have Italian shoes that I got in Italy, and Italian blazer, that I get a fine headscarf, like a bandana. And you're right, I just need to find it. Now, initially when you said that, John, I was thinking of the very diaphanous kind of almost see-through kind of scarf that women wear. That wouldn't work on my head because the stubble would stick in it. But the stuff that nice scarves are made out of, like fine English scarf, that's what I need. Where do I get that? I went to Nordstrom Rack looking for one. I don't think they make it. Maybe I have to make my own and maybe have to go get some material. So I'm such a bad mood today. I shouldn't be. I'm healthy for my age. I know I'm probably top 10% right now of health for my age. I walk a lot. You know why? Because I can. Hold on, it's the door. Let me just let somebody in. I know who it is. All right. It might be my decaf. I know it's my decaf coffee. Scott's going to go rake right now. Yeah. So will you promise to contact the town officials and get rid of leaves? We have a listener, watcher, viewer from Dover, New Hampshire, and I just wanted to let you know that the Knockups, the band The Knockups, are going to be playing in Dover. Good band. I love them. I was going to give you the venue, but I can't find it. Look it up, Knockups Dover. Or maybe I can look it up. I'll open another window just briefly. Nope, I don't want to take up your time. So I use StreamYard instead of Zoom, and now I'm doubting that. Zoom uses an app. StreamYard is web-based. There are pros and cons to each. With StreamYard, you can stream to multiple platforms at the same time, and you can create banners like this. That's good, but the quality is fuzzy. And then I contacted them. We'll open an incognito window. Yeah, well, that's a pain. Or maybe try a different browser. I could, but I don't know. I have to weigh the benefits of the sharper image. How does this image look? Does it look nasty? Does it look fuzzy? Does it look perfectly fine? Should I get a 1080p camera? God, these first world problems are swirling around. Here's another first world problem. My beard. It's gotten too long. Makes me look like an old guy. Where'd I go? I'm live. Sorry. Can't get it together today. There we go. Enter studio. So yeah, I'm going to now there we go. I'm going to go get a beard trim. Now I have. Are you hearing feedback? Now I'm hearing feedback. This is all going very badly. Huh. Check. How about now? Yeah. Are you? Tell me if you're feeling. Steve Berger, are you getting sound feedback? Okay, I'm just going to ignore the feedback and then end it. So yeah, going to the. I'll take these off because that's crazy sounding. Going to get a beard trim. What else? Might get a massage, I guess. I have to tell you about the trip to Rome. For me, it was so important. Different people have different things that make their life worthwhile. And for me, it was traveling. It lined up my life. And it was beneficial in ways I can't even describe. I got to meet new people. And even though, and I'll tell you, it's a chore dealing with the COVID restrictions and flying in the airport and waiting in lines and wondering if I have the right COVID documents was really stressful. And even being over there, you know, it's the best when you come back. My life is in perspective. So I'm going to start looking and booking another trip, and I'll take more video. And locally, I'm going to do a chronicle thing about a rehearsal space, a creative space out in the out in the air area with some real cool people. That's going to be on Sunday, I think. And I'm trying to keep it creative. Mostly my number one priority, since I have the time now, is to get in shape, which means going up to the White Mountains. I got to go up maybe, the day after Thanksgiving, Friday. Might go up then if it's cold enough. I don't like to go when it's warm because of ticks. I know many people don't care about ticks. So does anyone use StreamYard, and can they compare it to Zoom? Do you know if Zoom has now the capability to stream to multi-platforms yet? I have to research that because the clarity is better. So I'll leave you to your leaf raking, but please contact your town and stop this insanity with the leaf blowers. It is so stupid. It is so polluting. It is noise polluting. It diminishes the quality of life. It's lazy. It's one of those things that could be easily fixed. And let me give you one more thing that you can do to make everything better. And I have to start doing this today. I did it yesterday. I'm not doing it right now. And that is, if you want to improve your life right away, immediately, be pleasant, outgoingly pleasant to everyone. Start saying hello on the street. Hello, right out of the blue. Some people will think you weird. So what? Some people will thank you for it. That happened to me yesterday. And the guy just said, "Hey," and he wasn't weird or anything. He was a cool guy. I'm an old guy. I said, "Look, that like young cool guy just said hello to me in a nice way. That's cool." Rudy, I got to tell you, that is a terrible thing you said. It just, what? I love you, but what's up with that? Anybody want to comment on what? No, I can't even post it. It's just too ridiculous. Well, should I post it? No. He said, leaf blowers' lives matter. Leaf blowers' lives matter. And that is just, Rudy, tell me that you regret posting that. It doesn't make sense. And like if I said that on the air on a radio station, I'd get fired. Believe it or not. And I know you may say, "Oh, you get fired." It is it's a woke world. I agree. This woke's way overboard. But in the meantime, don't be dumb. Sorry. Trying to be funny, but not funny. Yeah. If you said that in a workplace, in many workplaces, you would be fired. He regrets saying that. Okay, good. Okay, we're good now then, Rudy. If you like Manhattans, I want you to try this. It's expensive, but this new red vermouth. Manhattan is like bourbon and vermouth, red vermouth. Fred Yerba, Yerbe, Y-E. Oh, it's like $37 a bottle, but my goodness, what a special treat. I'm giving you all my information at once. There's no rhyme, no reason here. Steve Berger, I got to say, it's really good to see you. Steve Berger, account executive at WBCN when I worked there. So I'm going to contact the StreamYard people. That's the streaming platform I use, and try to find out what's up. And if anybody has any info on Zoom, like is Zoom now, does it support banners and things? Can you multi-platform stream? Let me know. Shoot me some info.